Hey everyone, it's Nick with Library Services.
And it's Hannah with Highlander Central.
And we're back with another installment of Highlander Central Live. And like we've discussed in earlier videos, we are really hoping that this serves as kind of like a Q&A session with current students and prospective students, friends, parents of those students. So we hope that you take advantage of this to the best of your ability.
Yes, and to make it better for you as the viewer, please interact with us, ask questions, leave comments. If you don't want to leave them for everyone to see, even if you were to message us on Facebook, then that way we can hear what you have to say and can tune our videos a little bit closer to what you guys would like to see.
Yeah, and say, for example, you're a parent and you have a student that's coming to MTC in the fall, you can tag them in the comments so that they can see this, whether it be tomorrow or in the next 30 minutes when this ends. So that's some good advice for you. And also, as a quick disclaimer, we are live on Facebook, so please don't leave any personal information such as social security numbers or student ID numbers because people can see that and possibly take advantage of you. So.
Yes, we want to keep your information safe.
Absolutely.
So we're actually talking about a really helpful topic today. A lot of people have had questions about this. We're going to cover student planning. So this would be a good video to tag someone in or share it just so everyone that you know can kind of take a second to watch it and get this good information. So we're actually joined today by a guest, and we are joined by Brian Jackson.
Hello, Brian.
Yay!
So if you want to tell the viewers a little about yourself, what department you represent, and how that applies to student planning.
Yes, my name is Brian Jackson. I work in the ISS department here at McLennan Community College, and my title is the Application Support Specialist, Administrative Systems. It's long, but So I'm here to talk about student planning and some of the quick ways to kind of navigate around it, so that you can have a better understanding of how to register for classes. So the first thing is once you go into WebAdvisor, you click on student planning or how to search and register for classes, it takes you to student planning. Then it's going to be this option that comes up. It's going to be step 1 or step 2. A lot of people go to step 1 because we're familiar with that from kindergarten on up, but they actually go to step 2. The reason why you go to step 2 is because the advisor takes advantage of that as far as when you do the one-on-one with the advisor, they're doing all of that. So that's step 1 already taken care of. When you go to step 2, which is plan your degree and register for classes, that's when you go and put it on the calendar and plan a time and things like that. So moving forward, when you look at student planning, it's going to already have your classes set up on the left-hand side of the screen. So you don't even have to worry about that because, again, that was dealt with the advisor. A lot of people get confused about, well, how do I get the classes onto the calendar? They drag and drop or all this type of things like that. That would be awesome to have, but we're not there yet.
Okay.
So what you do is you click on View Other Sections. And then once you do that, it opens up a variety of times and days that you can pick your classes. You hover over it, it'll appear on the calendar. And then once it appears on the calendar, then it allows you to pick the time and the day that you want. Just make sure you don't pick any classes that show red, because it means it's full, it's not available. Even if you keep clicking on it, it's not going to happen. So if you have an online class and you don't see it on the calendar, it's at the bottom, because of course online classes do not have a specific day or time that you take the class. So look for those at the bottom of the screen as far as in student planning. Now, once you register for the classes, you plan for the class, you're not registered yet. You still have to register for the classes. A lot of students get confused because there's several different register buttons all over the place, like we just love to register. So the thing about it is, if you're registering for one class, you hit the register button. But if you register for 2 classes or more, you hit the register now button. So with that being said, go and after you hit the register now button, make sure that you've done all of that. You've landed on the right semester and the terms, you've done your terms and conditions, because it will not allow you to register. If you have not done your terms and conditions, a notification will show at the top that will ask you to sign the terms and conditions with the link that's sent to it, and then you're good to go. So that's, in a nutshell, our abbreviated version of registering using student planning.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a couple questions that we've had from students. I know you kind of covered them, but just so we can
Verify.
definitely, So just remind us again, how exactly do I take a class that's already on there and put it onto my schedule?
So if you see the classes like on the left-hand side, you click view of the sections, and then it'll show a variety of classes and times that you pick, and it'll appear on the calendar. And then you select that class, and then it's their plan, so it'll show up in yellow. Then once you want to register, you just hit the register button, and then it'll be green, and then you're good to go for that class.
Okay.
So say I'm a student and I need to delete a class from my schedule, how would I go about doing that?
So if the class is on there, and let's say you haven't registered yet, but you planned it, and you don't want that time,
Okay.
you just hit the X on the calendar aspect of it. It should be an X on to the right-hand corner side, upper corner, and it'll come off. If you already registered for the class, then you can just drop the class. It's not gonna, if it's before registration, it's not gonna affect you. But you just hit the drop button and remove it, and you add it back.
Oh, okay.
Now you cannot delete the classes that are on the left-hand side that your advisor put in, because those have been already approved and things like that.
Right, that makes sense.
Can you add to those classes? Like, I met with my advisor and then I decided I wanted to like switch and do something different.
You can add, but you won't be able to register for it because you do not have the permissions to do that.
Okay, so at that point you would have to go back and contact your advisor.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so where would a student go if they needed help with student planning?
There's several different places you can go. You can go to Highlander Central, they can help you. But also, if you need tech support, you can call 254-299 8077. Exactly. Or you can send an email to helpdesk@mclennan.edu. And then that will get in contact with us in the IT department. And then someone from our help desk specialist will be able to contact you and help you with any type of issues that you may have.
Great.
And whenever students meet with their advisor, I know that the advisor helps them with step 1. Can they go in the lobby where the advisors are for help with student planning, or is it better to come over to Highlander Central?
Oh, absolutely, because there's computers set up over there to be able to log on to web advisor, student planning, anything you may need. And then there's also connection leaders that are over there that can provide assistance and support. And then from time to time, I'm over there or all around campus, and if you pull me to the side, I can help you at any time.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds great.
Yeah, and do we have any questions in the comments or no?
No,
Are we all good
not
to
right
go?
now.
Okay.
We're good.
So just really quick, these installments, these live sessions are bi-weekly. So the next segment will be July 20th at 3 o'clock. And in that segment, we are going to be discussing financial aid awards, completing your master promissory note, and your insurance counseling. So be looking out for that.
Thank you.
And thanks, Ryan, for joining us.
Thank
you so much. This
was
Thank
awesome.
you.
All right, thanks.